Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be kind of a mixture of a couple different things. It's going to be a chatty kind of get ready with me, but I wanted to do something fun and different from what I've done in the past. And so I thought it would be fun to do a full face makeup look with only stick makeup. And the reason for that is I feel like the evolution of stick makeup is really on the rise right now. 4 years ago when I started YouTube, I don't think I had one stick makeup product in my collection, and now you see it in blush, foundation, bronzer, eyeshadow. Pretty much every single form of makeup is being made into stick form, and I am personally all about that. I love the portability and just the versatility, and what's something else I can use that has ITY at the end of it. It's just very practical makeup in general, and I just thought it would be fun to sit down and go through my collection and do a full face look with all stick makeup products, except for primer. Did not have the primer, so we're going to use actually a newbie one, but this is the look, very natural, which I feel like is the whole realm of stick makeup in general. So if you are interested, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, ton of stick makeup products in front of me right now. I am going to go ahead and put my hair back. By the way, whoever said scrunchies were dead, they were seriously mistaken. I bought a pack of scrunchies. By the way, my hair is gonna look like I have a bowl cut, but I'd rather be bowl cut status than getting makeup in my hair throughout this entire video. Anyways, I bought a pack of scrunchies like a month ago, and I am just reliving my Lisa Frank late 90s days. Scrunchies are so much more comfortable than the regular just black hair ties. Like, I am back in the scrunchie game, so I needed you guys to know that. Okay, we are not starting this video out on good terms because the primer I'm using is not a stick primer. Okay, I only have one stick primer in my collection, and that's the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and I don't like it. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't like it. It makes my makeup look too flat, too matte. I'm not a fan, so I don't really want to use it, and instead I'm going to use this new bad boy right here. This is, actually just got this in this morning. It's the Smashbox Photo Primerizer. So it is a foundation primer and a moisturizer in one, and it has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide in it, which I think is vitamin B3. So we're going to test this bad boy out here. I just did a good little pump. It's very liquidy. Interesting. It's very liquidy. It doesn't feel like a lotion. It almost feels more like a serum. So, feels hydrating though. Okay, that actually feels quite amazing. So good first impression on that. Smashbox, I actually have been living for all of their primers throughout the past year or so. I keep pore minimizing on my desk constantly. So great job, Smashbox. Moving into foundation. So I have quite a few stick foundations. But the one I feel I haven't really given enough love to is the Lancome Teint Idole Stick Foundation. It's called the Teint Idole Ultrawear Makeup Stick. And I love the original Teint Idole formula, the liquid formula, and this personally to me is like a really awesome stick foundation, and nobody ever talks about it. I think it's because, I don't know, I think Lancome sometimes is looked at as you know, an older brand, but I love a lot of their products, and this stick foundation is medium full coverage. You can wear it sheer, obviously, if you just don't put a ton on, and it has more of a satin kind of demi-matte finish to it, which is weird because, you know, most of the time I don't go for that type of finish, but it actually looks really good, and I find that I don't have to set this particular foundation with powder. On a lot of days where I'm just, you know, doing a really natural makeup look, I don't have to set this with powder. So I'm just gonna buff that in with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is a really good foundation brush. And you'll kind of just see that this just melts into the skin. It's a little light on me, but we'll fix it later. So yeah, Lancome Teint Idole. I had the Smashbox, the new Smashbox. I'm still going to use that. I'm going to use that for my contour. And then, of course, Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I have that one. I just use it so much on my channel that I just decided, hey, we're going to use something different today. And I love this formula. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I would definitely say now, looking at it like with camera lights, it probably has more of like a satin finish to it. But if your combination a little bit more on the oily side and you find that most stick foundations are too emollient, this is a really good option. It's not. It actually, on me, it actually dries down, so I like. So on most days I don't really wear concealer, but I had this one in my collection. It's a stick concealer from Neutrogena, and I actually really like it. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Concealer, and this also has hyaluronic acid in it. It's not full coverage or anything. It's more of like a spot concealer, but as far as drugstore quality goes, most stick concealers I've tried in the past from the drugstore are really drying. This is not. This goes on very smooth, and if you just like a little bit of extra coverage underneath your eyes that isn't drying, this is a really good drugstore option, and I'm using mine in the shade Fair. Okay, to bronze my skin up, I'm gonna use the Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. And Smashbox sent me about 5 of these. I've been using the shade 1.1, but I think I wanna try this lightest one they sent me. It's shade 0.5. The contour in here just looks lovely. So I'm gonna try that today as like my bronzer contour. Ooh, it's really ashy. The one I've been using is a little bit more warm. Oh, this may not work. I'm gonna mix. Let's just mix, because this is looking a little bit too gray on me right now. So I'm gonna mix 1.1 in with that just to kind of warm it up. And I guess I'm just gonna use 1.1 all over the rest of my face, because oh god, that was so gray. Okay, just gonna buff that out with my beloved, anytime I use a cream or liquid bronzer, this is the brush I use. It's from BH Cosmetics. It is an age-old brush. I mean, I've had this for years and years and years. I got it in the BH Cosmetics sculpting set, and you know what? I think to this day that brush set is still available, so you can probably still get this brush. But it's really just an angled foundation brush, and it's pretty fluffy. Like it disperses out, and it just blends in cream contour so well on me. It's like the only brush that I use basically anytime I use a cream or liquid contour slash bronzer. So I love this brush. And I also love the Smashbox, like these actual contouring sticks from Smashbox. They blend out so easy. Like it's blending in really nicely right now. So really big fan of this. I'm not too sure about the foundation side. I've used it a couple of times. It's not my favorite foundation, but I'm still gonna give it a few more whirls and try it out with different setting powders to see how I like it. But no, the contour side on these bad boys, oh, it's really nice. Okay, now I have a few products for my actual cheeks. I have the NARS Multiples, which I love. I've used those in several videos. I have the Bite Beauty Multi-Stick in Blondie. I've used this in a few videos as well. And then I have the Clinique Chubby Stick in Amped Up Apple. And I think I'm going to use the Chubby Stick because I've not really played around with this too much. And the 2 times, I think I've only used it twice. The 2 times that I have used it, it's just been like, I don't know, kind of just like a throw on with your fingers and go type of deal. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. It's not really wet. I just rub some on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to tap that into the apples of my cheeks. I think this is a pretty sheer formula. I say sheer, and then I've got like hot pink cheeks right now. It's a sheer formula if you keep a light hand. Highlighter, I'm using the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. This is a great drugstore dupe for the Benefit What's Up. You guys know I love Benefit What's Up, but I'm not going to use it today because I don't want to be a broken record. I'm trying to use different things. And this is the lighter strobing stick. They make, this one's more pink. They also make a golden one. The golden one is generally too golden for my skin tone. It just shows up like a brick of gold on my face. So, you know, I've got to go with the pinky pearlescent one, and I actually really like it. It's a little bit more subtle, like I said, than the Benefit one, but it's still really pretty. Okay, zoomed you guys in so you can see the eyes a little bit better. I just put some Makeup Forever brow gel through my brows just to give them a little bit more definition. And I'm going to be using a couple of shadow sticks. One from Bobbi Brown. This is the one I've been using in a lot of videos recently. It's the Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in Sand Dune. And then I also have this one from Wonder Beauty, and it's got a kind of like a pewter shadow on one end, and then on the other it has a black eyeliner. And this one is, I don't know the name. Oh, okay. This side is called Concrete Jungle, and this side is called Black Jet. So I think I'm going to start out with the Bobbi Brown Sand Dune, because this is just like, I've talked about this in videos. I don't know if I've used it in a video yet, but do you see like how sloppy I just applied that? It's all good. Literally, you can just throw this on. I'm taking a Real Techniques, I can't read, domed shadow brush, and I'm just blending this out all over, and it kind of just fades into like your natural skin tone, especially if you are on the light to medium skin tone side. Obviously, if you're a bit darker or a bit lighter, it's going to translate differently on you. Can I talk today? But I love this color just for like every day. I've just been throwing this on my eyes to give my eyes like a little bit of color and definition, and it's just been my favorite. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Concrete Jungle shade, and I'm just going to use this to kind of define like the outer portion of my eye. Not gonna get too crazy, I hope. Really, I don't use shadow sticks like a ton, so I hope this look doesn't get too out of hand. So someone asked me in a recent video why I only wore the same color nail polish. I normally rotate like 3 or 4 OPI gel colors. I get gel on my nails generally, and I normally wear Let's Be Friends by OPI, Don't Bossa Nova Me Around, or Be There in a Prosecco. And somebody asked me why I wore the same color all the time, and I just want you guys to know that the last time I went, I just got a manicure done. I did not get gel, and they put Essie's Mademoiselle on my nails, so I don't have the usual on right now. For those that were concerned about that, I switched it up a little bit. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take this end of the liner, and I'm just going to tight line my eyes. Wow, this is hard to do while talking. Gonna take a little bit of that Concrete Jungle shade just on my lower lash line. And of course, a little bit of mascara. Obviously, this isn't a stick mascara. I don't think that exists, but I'm using the Tarte Lifted mascara. This is a brown mascara, and I love this for like everyday wear. Okay, for lips, the two standout brands in my collection for kind of like stick or crayon lip products are definitely Clinique Chubby Sticks. I have been an OG user of Chubby Sticks for years now. I mean, I can remember buying them as a freshman in college. They are some of my favorite lip products. And then also NARS pencil lipsticks. There's the glossy, what are these? Velvet Gloss lip pencil and the Velvet Matte lip pencil. Really like these as well. And then I also have this one from Wonder Beauty, and this is a really good formula. This is their Carry On lip and cheek gel. It kind of looks like crayon, but it's Carry On Lip and Cheek Gel. And this is actually really comfortable. I've never tried it on my cheeks, but on the lips, it's really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out with Strip Down Lip Liner from MAC. And I think I'm gonna use Bountiful Blush from Clinique. This is just one of the regular chubby sticks. It's a really pretty, just nice, soft rose color. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Alright, so this is my completed look. Very natural, very simple, and I feel like that is the concept for a lot of stick makeup products in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my stick kind of makeup stash. And if you have any questions about any of the products or the look, feel free to leave those down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!